Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today I've been called to do a reading on forgiveness and reconciliation. So I have like this knot in the pit of my stomach, and I just had some really tasty dinner. So I'm pretty sure I'm feeling somebody else's anxiety over an important conversation that has to happen. And this person's like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to rip it off like a band aid that's been on for too long. But there are some definite nerves or some feelings of anxiety. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's con spirit. I hope that's not too loud. I'm trying real hard not to be that person that makes weird audio, like basically ruin the video for you guys. All right, let's see. If we're starting with that, I feel like, oh, actually, no, I know what I want. The Fairy Godmother Oracle literally has a card for forgiveness. So we'll see if that comes out. So we have victimhood and blossoming. I feel like this is referring to some healing. Somebody has been able to move away from letting the trauma dictate how they live their lives. Blossoming and exertion. Somebody is, I feel like, awakening here and putting effort into the things that they know maybe they should have for a while, or taking action on things that maybe were a little bit too difficult to pursue previously. And then we have kindness. All right. So this feels a lot like empowerment to me. Somebody who's saying, I am not a victim. I don't have to accept a situation that makes me feel unworthy of happiness. And if I know this, I can make plans, take action, and get myself into a situation that is more likely to actually make me happy, right? It's like somebody wants to be kind to themselves. Well, we didn't see the forgiveness card. Ooh, but we still have to grab an energy oracle for you. What's the underlying energy here for this forgiveness reading? So it looks like somebody wants forgiveness for wearing a mask or letting something hold them back from you. This feels like somebody who is spending a lot of time alone, realizing what's important, and wanting to make changes. It feels kind of like this person's gone through the dark night of the soul and either lost relationships they were not ready to lose, or accepted that there was toxicity flowing into their life as a result of these attachments and has been working to end them, right? Could be a mix of both. All right, let's get some situation cards on this. Also, if you watched my other live reading today, I still have those Aries and Leo recordings and I will post them. I got into the zone when I was cleaning, so I got a little distracted. All right, what else on this forgiveness, please? Okay. So we have the Divine Masculine in the reverse and Drama Queen. This feels to me like a feminine. It doesn't have to be a person that this masculine was in a relationship with, but it certainly feels the most likely scenario. We have a feminine here that was trying to keep a masculine in the mind state or the mental state of being a victim, someone who could not change their circumstances, someone who wasn't strong enough to do things on their own. This feels like somebody who would have, done the build you up just to knock you down kind of thing. I mean, she's a drama queen, right? And she did this because there was something this drama queen knew. Maybe she knew she wasn't actually the soulmate of this divine masculine. Maybe she knew that she would never be loyal to him. Whatever it is, she was trying to prevent him from being strong enough to leave her or to go towards something he wants, take a risk. He didn't, or she didn't want him to be able to take this risk. So she wanted to keep him in a state of feeling like a victim. It's like she was trying to prevent trying to prevent a relationship from happening. Oh, guys, take a look. So in this fairy godmother card, what do we see? We have the, what is that? Is it Glinda? um, she's like putting someone under a spell. So somebody could have been using like partying, alcohol, drugs, especially because here we have nightlife, right? Maybe encouraging someone in an addiction that they have to try to keep them incapable of making the right moves in their life. But it feels to me with exertion being clarified by escapade and searching in the reverse, we have somebody, this drama queen, I believe, was too busy trying to meddle in other people's lives or trying to make sure she still had control over this masculine energy that she dropped a ball somewhere. It feels to me like at some point this masculine energy was able to get some time away from this feminine energy and plan something. There's something that this masculine was smart enough to hide from this feminine. And she can't find information. She can't find what he hid. He's too clever for her. And she's looking. I mean, she's like in this jazzercise picture here. But I still feel like she was so busy gossiping or being a jealous person that she didn't notice something. Her toxic behaviors got in the way. Shucks. It's like I have this feeling this drama queen feels like she has this perfect, delicious apple and it's all hers and she can't wait to bite into it. And little does she know that there was some information that she missed where like all of these apples are poisoned or something. Hey, Christina, how are you? Oh no, I don't have Dr. Pepper on me. It's just water today. I'm being boring. Um, she's gonna bite into this apple that she thinks is delicious and she's worked so hard for it, and it's like gonna disintegrate her teeth. It's something weird like that. It's just like whatever you thought you were capable of doing is not going to end up the way that you thought it would. Because there's negative intent here, right? This is somebody trying to keep another individual from being able to exert their own free will. Exertion. And you can't keep that up. That's not something the universe is going to let you continue to do. All right, we're going to clarify a little bit here with the Edgar Allan Poe. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Cups. I feel like there was at one point an offer made that was then rescinded. This was an offer meant to say, like, I want to build a life with you, or I want to like get engaged. There was something here, I think, kind of hesitantly, that this masculine offered this drama queen. And it's in the reverse because something shattered. See how we have a broken window there? There was an illusion that shattered. This drama queen maybe thought she was just super great at lying. And she found out, or she's about to find out, that she wasn't as great as she thought she was. Because I think somebody beat her at her own game. I think this masculine energy was able to somehow free himself from, this illusion that she created, and saw that even though they might have had a lot of history together, maybe they'd known each other for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it is, there was always this roller coaster, this pendulum of now we're having a good time and now I want to like strangle you. Like, that's not something I condone, by the way. I'm just saying, like, there was, I think, a very volatile relationship between these two individuals. And I think other people would have noticed it. We have gloomy, dark skies above. I think there are a lot of arguments that they've had and that potentially other people have seen. I think there's potentially some chatter going on around right now, and it's making this drama queen nervous. I think she feels like she might actually lose this masculine. There's a sense like she doesn't even know where he is right now. Yeah, no, she doesn't know where he is. She has no clue where this guy is. We have the Fool, the Hermit, and the Five of Swords. I know who this guy is, but he's giving me a chuck here because, like, he's nobody's fool. We have somebody here who walked right past the booze, which to me is a symbol of the illusion, right? Like, nah, man, I'm onto this witch's spell, okay? I'm not touching any of that. I'm leaving. And I know there's a good chance I'm going to be followed. And I don't say that to creep you out, but I feel like there's a real strong chance that this masculine knows this drama queen is going to be sniffing around trying to get information on social media, through friends, through family. There's a sense that he wants to move in silence or leave in the middle of the night and then, take a bus across the border to Mexico or some shit and wake up in a beach. You can't find me, lady. Lady's a little generous, don't you think? I don't think many people know where this guy is right now, or will know in a little bit. Because look, we've got, how perfect is this clarification? I'm on vacation. Good luck. You can't find me. I'm on a beach somewhere. I don't even have reception. So, like, good luck. All right. So then we have the Five of Swords. And what I love about this is the only Five of Swords card that I have where somebody is literally discombobulated. Like, we have pieces of a person here. I feel like that's how this drama queen is feeling, trying to find information and getting frustrated over not being able to control a situation she felt like she could control asleep, like, I can put that shit on cruise control. I'm a little puppet master. Are you? Because this is you right now. You ain't controlling shit. You can't even write your name right now. As Spiritual Sage would say, you can't even fart on your own right now. Like, there's something here about this masculine's approach to his departure that has left this feminine not knowing at all how to handle it, not knowing how to pull her usual tricks. Like, do you see? He's like winking. It's like I can literally hear this guy like, you can try. But somebody's smarter. I'm pretty sure it's this masculine. Oh, wow, we have another one of those guys. All right, so we have Seven of Wands and Page of Wands in the reverse. I think this masculine is putting this divine masculine card in the upright. I feel like this is somebody who has been doing some healing, somebody who has been honestly making the effort to make the changes. And this could be something that's happening like in the span of like 24 hours. Like something bad happens and it shoves this masculine into, well, I mean, like I could just like do the thing I've been wanting to do. Like, if not now, when, right? But we've got somebody who has protection with the Seven of Wands card here. See how we've got somebody following him? It's a demon. But get this, you guys. He's helping the masculine. So this is giving me vibes of like somebody who is both light and dark. So I would not necessarily call this person a light worker. This is somebody who knows when to pull out the knives. So I feel like this person is better in tune with their intuition. They're listening to the signals or signs that they get. And in some situations, if they feel like it's to their advantage, it's like they're not afraid to be a little bit like, I'm going to play with my dinner. I'm going to toy with this mouse, you know? But with the Page of Wands in the reverse, I feel like what we have in terms of clarification on this toxic behavior, unable to find information, Page of Wands in the upright is about communication. This is about messages coming through. It can often mean good information coming through, right? Like good news. But look at, we also have this really weird artistic depiction of a dude running through the streets trying to escape a demon. And I look at this as somebody trying to find where this masculine is and not getting the information they need. This drama queen will not be able to find this masculine, not unless he wants her to. I feel like he's either well traveled or well connected. Like he is able to just disappear like a fart in the wind. I feel like the Kipper is the right move, so we're gonna go with that to get some additional insight here for you. When do we get to the forgiveness part? Is that what you're wondering? Because that's what I'm wondering. Like, who's being forgiven here? So we have High Honor coming out. And the main female. So I feel like this is the woman that this divine masculine loves, not this drama queen, though. Oh. Okay. You guys, look at the two ladies with the red dress. They look pretty similar, right? Like, hey, you got the same stylist. What's up? We're twins. Like, this is copycat vibes, period. This drama queen was trying to pretend that she was either a specific person that she knows this divine masculine is in love with, or she was just, doing that like Gone Girl thing, like, oh no, I love everything that you like, and like, I'm the perfect person for you, and I'll do everything you ask me to. But she's the thief, and this other feminine is the one that he loves. There's High Honor next to the main female because she's the one who proved herself to be authentic. So this masculine energy feels like he was bamboozled by this other feminine. And I feel like the thief is coming out to say he feels like he was stolen from his true love by this drama queen. We have a child in the picture, so there could have been like baby trapping, or I have, you know, bonded with her child, even though it's not my child. I feel like there was definitely emotional manipulation here from a you have a responsibility to me kind of standpoint. So it looks to me like we have a masculine who would like to apologize to a feminine that he did not express his emotions to or did not choose, right? Because he probably had to choose between this drama queen and this main female because they were copycats. I have to choose which one is better. I don't know. Fucking flip a coin. But we have journey and courthouse. I feel like someone has had to wait to go and see this feminine before or until after they had some sort of resolution. This could be a divorce, this could be child custody, this could be selling a property. And there could also be some element here where the drama queen was telling them they were stuck for some legal reason when they really weren't. That's not going to be for all of you. But there could have been somebody who was trying to misrepresent the law in this situation to, again, prevent this divine masculine from being able to move forward. How's it going? Okay, I have to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Sharna? Oh my gosh, from Sydney? I love Australia. I haven't been there. I have a few friends that live there. And I got obsessed with that tattoo show based in Australia. So someday I'm going to have to visit. Okay, so remember, you guys, I said there might be a child involved here because in the thief picture, there's a kid literally tied up to the dude. Well, now we have child coming out to clarify this card. So hell yeah, that's what's happening. There's somebody here trying to use family or, you told me we would have a family together, like that kind of thing to keep the masculine from leaving. This could also mean that the legal situation that the masculine needed to resolve is pertaining to a child. Okay, you guys, I have to tell you something kind of ridiculous. This could literally be me when I was a kid. Okay, so aside from like the obvious, like I have dark hair and whatever, I literally had that bed that you see in the background, like the canopy style bed. I had that shit. It's fucking weird. All right, moving along. And like a dress like that. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Polly Flanders, but my mom used to love dressing me up in Polly Flanders dresses and like literally kept on, I don't know, like 3 or 4 of them. So this card creeps me out every time I see it. All right, so we have a message of concern and then concern. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen these two come out together, you guys. So I feel like there's distance separating the masculine and the feminine because there's communication that has to happen not face to face. And I feel like that's what's causing the nerves. There's anxiety here. Nice. Melbourne representing as well. Oh, don't break my dreams. You're telling me it's wet and cold in Melbourne. I have this like imagination of Australia having this like hot, dry weather that's perfect for the beach all the time. Well, that and like giant spiders. All right, so we have somebody ready to send a message. You guys, this is so weird. Look at this. It's like I'm teaching math. Okay, you guys, if you have a message with concern, then that equals concern plus message. I'm sorry, I'm so nerdy. There is there is an event taking place in this masculine's life. It could be the divorce, it could be leaving a family home, it could be deciding to move to a different state. There could have been a loss in the family. If so, definitely my condolences. There is something here that has really upset this masculine, and I feel like this feminine knows about it. But it didn't come from him. He didn't tell her. How did she find out? Maybe a third party told this feminine energy that this masculine was in dire straits or was maybe just like having a rough week, right? But there is something here about these two thinking about each other because somebody is having, you know, having a Monday. Um, we'll go with the beginner tarot. Oh, I hope the floods don't actually cause any damage. I think I saw something about a koala in Australia being given water because of fires, and that warmed my heart, no pun intended. So, yeah, I hope all of that gets resolved. When you live in a place as amazing as Australia, you're going to have some interesting natural phenomenon, aren't you? um, I left behind the natural phenomenon that is Minnesota blizzards. I'm not sad about it. But I also had to kill a giant spider and a mouse my second day here. So, yay, Tennessee. We have the Hermit in the reverse. And this is clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And if you were here for that part of the reading, basically, there was something here that shattered some illusion or perception this masculine had about this drama queen that he was in a relationship with or lived with. He definitely had history with this person and potentially has a child with her. But there was a withdrawal. The mediocre trust that was there between them crumbled. And it looks to me like somebody got to that point where they didn't even enjoy arguing, which sounds so messed up, but how do I explain this? I can't guarantee that this is how they approach it, right? Either of them. Specifically, I'm feeling like this could align with the masculine. But there gets to be a point in a friendship or a relationship where even just like expressing yourself during an argument doesn't seem like worth the effort. Like, I could explain it to you, but you're either not going to listen to me or you're just going to pretend you don't understand or you're going to poke a hole and create some stupid fallacy. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm just going to sit here and nod. Like, uh-huh. Yeah, you're totally right. That's how this masculine got. Like, he used to enjoy arguing or like telling this drama queen, "You're wrong, and here's why." And it gets to the point where it's like, "You are not even worth my breath. Like, I don't want to argue with you. It's a waste of time. Like, I have better things to do." And I feel like that's when this drama queen knew things were over, which is so weird. Like, what do you mean? You love arguing with me. And then it hit her. You love somebody else. You don't care about me anymore. Who do you care about? Right? Which is why this masculine feels like he has to move in silence because he doesn't want any drama in between the drama queen and the person that he actually cares about. There is a period of reflection happening for this masculine energy, especially if he's found, some solitude, maybe bought himself a ticket to, go to Hawaii by himself. I don't know. There is something here about solitude and being able to actually think through things. He's thinking about the mistakes that were made in the past how he was maybe too quick to make a decision in a certain situation, likely the love triangle situation, and that at the end of the day, he made a decision that was selfish, a decision that would have allowed him to be indulgent, but did not challenge him to actually become a better person. And it's like this masculine has decided, I need to apologize for that because now I'm ready to step up. Now I want that real love. I don't want to deal with some toxic bullshit every Tuesday. No, it's more than that, right? So, where he had previously self sabotaged himself, he now wants to have victory. He wants to build something. There's also this element of the Six of Wands card that speaks to homecoming. Like, I'm riding on a horse. I'm looking real important. I got this wreath on my head, like I don't know, won a war. And there are people greeting me, like, hey, you're back. What's up, dude? Been a while. This guy wants to have a reconciliation, have forgiveness, and build something new. Yeah, he wants to come back. So we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse as hidden energy. If you're new to my channel, that's where it flips over but doesn't fall out. So we have somebody that is coming home. I feel like this masculine looks at the Empress as home. There's something that she's done to demonstrate her own strength that gave him strength. I feel like it's self-love. I feel like no one previously had demonstrated for this masculine, at least not to this extent, what true self-love is, true self-respect. These are my boundaries. If you don't match them, I'm going to just, excuse myself. Like, I'm not going to go to that party if y'all don't care about my rules, like there's something here about this masculine energy learning from the Empress. All right, let's go with the OG, the Rider-Waite. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. So I feel like because this is clarifying the Hermit in the reverse, there was a moment where the masculine understood, I'm not progressing or I'm not moving forward in my life. I'm not seeing the success I thought I would because I've ignored my intuition or my better judgment and held myself back from healing or moving forward as a person. I need to show myself some love, show myself some respect, and do what I need to do for myself, which I applaud you. If this is resonating for you, you're a badass, and you should give me a like or a subscribe. We have the Five of Swords. Somebody has decided to no longer entertain the toxic drama, the infighting, the manipulation. There is a sense that somebody is retiring an old way of interacting. Like, I'm just not here for that low vibe shit. Like, miss me with that. I'm done. I'm going to sit over here and smoke a cigar and laugh at you all for continuing to partake in the circus, But there is somebody this person would like to socialize with, and it's somebody they feel they need to apologize to, but they really want to have this reunion. And I also feel like there's this sense that I want to tell you something, I want to tell you what's going on in my life. This hasn't all been dreary for this masculine. There's maybe something good that happened, And he feels like the only person who would really celebrate and honestly be happy for him is this Empress. Maybe he's been surrounded by fake people that didn't really want to see him succeed. They just wanted to be able to clout chase a little bit, right? So there's a sense that I want to celebrate your wins and I want you to celebrate my wins with me. Oh, that's so sweet. But there's a lot of stability that comes with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the best knight because he has the materials, the intent to make something happen that lasts for a while. You know, it's not just, yeah, no, I'm going to hang out for a week and then I'm going to, mosey on out. Oh, well, if there's something going on with koalas, I can't help it. They're so darn cute. Uh-huh. Yeah, I hear ya. But, sometimes there's a need for that separation. And let's hope you get some, at least an apology or some good communication, right? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Ace of Cups. Somebody wants, I feel like, to explain what happened with the love or the emotion they felt for you that they didn't share or that they didn't really act on, right? Because maybe they told you they liked you, but they were like, I can't have anyone in my life right now. So we'll use the hidden truth to get some hidden truths, some thoughts from this person, all right? What else do we have? I love this card. I am grateful for this spiritual lesson. This comes across with some energy that feels like, I don't know what the future holds for the two of us. I don't know if you'll let me back in your life. I don't know if you'll forgive me, but I know that you have made a huge difference in my life and I will always feel indebted to you. It's like that kind of like, I'm in awe of you. I'm so grateful, And this person's actually doing what they didn't in the past, which is to say, I've learned something. Now I'm going to put in the work, right? I'm going to not just talk the talk, I'm going to walk the walk as well. I feel you leaving me behind. If you have recently changed jobs or changed addresses or changed phone numbers, there's something here that this masculine is picked up on or is aware of, and it's poked the bear. It's like, oh, I didn't I didn't think you were going to do that. Does that mean you don't want me anymore? There's this like sad curiosity, like, wait, I didn't think you would actually like leave, or I thought we would always have this like telepathic connection or something. But this person likes to hide how they feel about you, especially where it concerns other people. This feels to me like somebody who doesn't really express a lot of emotions or doesn't really like people to know their business, possibly both, right? They don't react when people talk about you. Maybe it would make them too emotional. Aw. I love you unconditionally. I feel like both parties, to some extent, feel like this is an unbreakable bond. The question mark is, what happens in the 3D? What happens in the real world? Are you going to talk to me? Are you going to apologize? Are we going to reconcile? Are we going to celebrate each other's wins? There's question marks, but they don't necessarily apply to whether or not this connection is strong. It's what do you do about that connection, right? Especially if there's a difficult conversation that has to happen before you can get to that, right? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So this person feels like when you met, maybe they weren't the only one that had some healing to do. Maybe part of the connection that you two built was having a trauma in common, talking about an experience that you both had, maybe not trauma related. There's something here about they knew you were going through a difficult time and they showed you some kindness that you commented on. At one point, I feel like you would have said, like, some kind of thank you. Thank you for being there for me, right? Maybe there was a difficult day, you were crying and no one else would answer the phone, something like that. All right. I'm going to get a couple more from the Everyday Tarot, and then we'll close it out with the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. Those are always my favorite. I think just because they have really weird messages on them. All right. Ooh, secrets are coming out, you guys. Whatever was hidden is going to be made known. The thing that I love about this card is they have the sun and the moon at the top there. They also have the two dogs really close together. They're usually a little bit more separated. So I feel like there's this sense that even though we are separated, because there's like water in between them, right? Even though we are at a distance from each other, I still feel close to you. I still feel your energy. And it's like, how does that work? Like, what are you doing? Did you put your essence into this candle? Every time I light it, your energy comes out. Yeah, so that secret that is going to be exposed is definitely somebody's heartfelt emotions. That I love you unconditional part, right? Oh, this person has really fond memories. But it's almost like they have lived in the memories that you created so much and not had new memories to build with you, that the fact that you had such good times together or the fact that you were so kind to them has broken their heart because they walked away from it, because they self-sabotaged, because they lost you. And I feel like at one point were pretty confident it was going to be you feeling like you lost them. I don't know if this person's been brokenhearted before. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. This drama queen did something completely unforgivable. I mean, she did a lot of things, okay? She did the most. But with the Ten of Swords, you literally cannot betray somebody more than that. That is the maximum number of betrayals in the tarot. So we have something this Queen of Swords did to this divine masculine that caused a tower moment that made maybe both of them feel betrayed. But definitely this masculine was like, that's it. I don't care how many memories we have. I don't care what connects us. I'm done with you. I'm just done. Like, you did too much. We have, oh, yeah, I think he got pretty angry. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. I think there was a conversation, a very heated conversation about there being no love between them anymore, and that he knew what she had done to try to control him, or that there would never again be a situation where she would be able to leverage any kind of control over him. It's like he wanted to come across as a fire you don't want to touch, like, step, like, see what happens. Like, I wish a bitch would. There was, I think, a um, there was a moment where this drama queen finally realized, yeah, it's time to like at least breathe, right? Like you need to not inflame this more. All right, time for the zodiac fortune telling. What does this masculine have to look forward to? So it feels to me like there are feelings on both sides here. You will be successful, carry through your ideas. And if this masculine has some plans to, I don't know, go on a trip with this chick or write her a letter, whatever it is, it looks like the universe is encouraging it. You are inclined to rule and help people. Wish answer, yes. You're going to get something that you didn't think you were going to get. And I feel like it comes as a result of you being honest, right? You speaking your truth. Don't discourage quickly. I really do feel like somebody's going through a lot of anxiety right now or a little bit of overthinking, right? I have to figure out everything I can before I pull the trigger or make a move. Hey, Bob, how are you? He won't, he says he's just a few minutes into it. He won't hear me say hi until like 30 minutes after I did. All right, don't discourage quickly, okay? So I feel like that's to the masculine. Like you've been through the ringer, okay? You had to deal with some real toxic shit here. But just think of that scene in The Shawshank Redemption. Um, what's his name? Can't remember his. Oh, Dufresne. Dufresne escapes the prison through a mile-long tunnel of shit, excrement, like actual poo. This is the tunnel of poo. You've already like you can see the light at the end of the poo tunnel, okay? Like don't give up yet. Because on the other side, oh my god, this is so perfect. On the other side of that tunnel for Mr. Dufresne was a beach. Cihuatanejo, Mexico, to be specific. I've been there. It's fucking beautiful. It's way cooler than Ixtapa, which is like right next to it and is like super buy everything, you know? Ixtapa is, or sorry, Zihuatanejo is just like what you see in Shawshank Redemption at the end. It's just like beautiful beaches and more of like chill village, right? This person is looking for like rural or private or not too noisy. All right, you have or will receive unexpected pleasure. I feel like this is a tie back to the message I did earlier today on desire. All right, I hope this helps you guys. I also feel like for somebody, the number 19 might be important. So that's not going to resonate for everyone. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful in terms of getting some clarity for you. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to, I think, go eat some Kit Kats right now. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much.